Alright, thank you and welcome back to my Pokemon Sword and Shield challenges. And this time I'm going with electric types. Now, I do have a legendary, and it took me a little while to find it. I got Zekrom, even though last episode I got Reshiram. So, yeah, I can't have either of them anymore. Well, I wouldn't be able to have them anymore anyways, because I've had now I'm electric. Before I had the episode before I had dragon, then the first episode I had fire. So yeah. Anyways, so in this case I have gotten all the Pokemons and I have leveled I have gotten my team. I've named them after Naruto characters. In this case I have my Pokemon that I have in this is Tora the Manectric, Uzumaki the Chinchou, Menma the Manectric, Naruto the Toxtricity, Namikaze the Zekrom, and Akamaru the Boltund. Anyways, so I think I've over leveled. I have a level 40 against a level 19. So one bite takes down Gossifleur. Basically, with this challenge, I can only use the 6 electric type Pokemons that I have. I'm going to try not to use Zekrom before the 8th gym. Now, sometimes that might not happen. And I'm not going to use Gigantamax, because I will have at least one. I will have one Gigantamax in the form of Toxtricity by the end of this, so I will be having a Gigantamax. But I can't use it until the second half of the game. So after I beat the first 4 gyms, so after I finish the Ghost Gym, then I can use if I need to, use a Gigantamax Toxtricity. Now I'll use the Gigantamax before I use the Legendary. So if for some reason I use the Gigantamax and it still goes down, then I have a backup at least, so I can make sure that I win the battle the first time. Because I'm trying to make sure that I can at least win the whole thing, every battle the first time, so I don't have to go through it twice. And there goes Milo. These are the same rules going throughout all these challenges. I can only use items in battle for the champion tournament. Can't use item in battles anywhere else. And yeah, that's going to be my challenge video. Alright, so Nessa, this is actually probably going to be the easiest gym battle of this run. Electric types are super effective against water types. There goes Goldeen with 1 spark. Argudo is going to go down the same way. This time I am going to switch from Akamaru to... I'm going to go with Naruto. Of course, if you couldn't tell, this is the Loki form. This should only take one discharge. I believe that Naruto is faster. The snapping turtle. And there goes Dreadnought. Like I said, this is the easiest one. They didn't even get a single attack in. Alright, so third gym leader against Kabu, the fire type trainer, and I have my lantern. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm good with this fight. One bubble beam for Ninetales is down. Miss the Will-O-Wisp as well, so that's good. Our one Bumblebee and Arcanine's down. Sorry. Alright, now against Centiskorch. Every time he goes for Gigantamaxing, it's like there's quite literally fire in his eyes. It's like for a split second. Max Flutterby shouldn't do much. Like I said. Another Bubble Beam. One more should do it. Hopefully this hasn't lowered my special attack too much. There goes Centiskorch. And there goes Kabu. Alright, so the fourth gym against Alistair, the ghost type gym leader. Now ghost types are weak against dark type. So I have 3 Pokemon that have dark type moves. Akamaru, which has Crunch. I also have 2 other Pokemon that have Bite. Because it's really... it's hard to get dark type moves on electric types. Lovely. Wandering Spirits. Mimikyu. The only thing about this is because it's part fairy. Crunch is not going to be super effective against it. Let's go with Spark. Get rid of Paralyze and get rid of its disguise. That's a lucky that was a lucky paralysis. I guess we're at a speed tie. Or not. I guess maybe they'll just have... Wandering Spirits should have... I'm gonna go into Torah. If you don't know where these come from, the Naruto lore, Torah is is the word for tiger. Don't know which specifically part of it is, because Japan has few different languages. But I know Torah does mean tiger. But it's also the name of the and sorry if I mispronounced any of these, Daimo's wife's cat, the Fire Lord's wife's cat in the Naruto world. It's the one that basically everyone calls a demon cat. Akamaru is what's his name's Kaiba, which is one of Naruto's classmates, partner, because it's part of a family that uses dogs as partners. Uzumaki is of course Naruto's last name. Namikaze is the last name of his father, if you didn't already know that. And of course Naruto is the main character's name. Menma is the name of his dark counterpart. I think those are the names. I think that's all. Honestly. After this one, I believe I'm going to go dark types. Which honestly, I found a lot of really good dark types. One's going to be a dark normal, dark fighting, dark rock, dark fire, dark dragon, and just a regular dark type. No secondary type. In this time, I do have a dark poison, electric poison, an electric water, electric dragon, and 3 just regular electric types. Okay, so there goes Torah. Let's go for Menma. Sorry if I sound a little out of it. I am a little bit sick today. There goes Gengar. And there goes Gengar. Alright, and there goes Alistair as well. It's 4 gym badges down and 4 to go. Alright, so final gym leader, fifth gym leader. We're in the second half now against Opal, the fairy type gym leader. So I of course have my Toxtricity Naruto. Mainly because poison types are super effective against fairy types. So this one's also poison type, so. Luckily with Naruto being poisoned, he's immune to being poisoned. There goes Wheezing. 2 discharges. Poison types, or steel types are immune to poison, so I'm going to discharge it again. Overdrive. Oh. Yeah. Change overdrive for spark. I forgot about overdrive being a signature move. Now this one, I have 2 options. Electric type because it's weak against flying, and then poison type because it's weak against... Or... Because it's strong against fairy. I'm going to use overdrive. And the next one's a pure fairy, so I'm going to use poison type moves. All my Pokemons are now in the 40s. At least. I do apologize that I'm not posting as every day, but these challenge videos take a long time to complete. And then put together, so it's just like... One more poison jab should do it. And there goes El Creamy. And honestly, Toxtricity and Obstagoon are 2 of my favorite Pokemons of this generation. There goes Opal. Alright, so against Melanie, the electric, or the ice type gym leader. Whoops. Alright. Oh, gonna go Ancient Power against Frosmoth. I think I got the Omni Boost. But that's okay, I'm gonna switch it anyways. Let's go into Torah. I forgot that I had Namikaze in the front, so sorry about that. Switch into... Let's go into Uzumaki. So far I've done 6 of these videos. This is the 7th. The lowest, or the highest time is fire at 25 hours and 15 minutes. Then it's steel at 17 hours and 9 minutes. Then it's grass at 16 hours and 45 minutes. Then it's bug at 14 hours and 12 minutes. Dragon at 13 hours and 52 minutes. And then water at 12 hours and 22 minutes. So yeah. Definitely not as... It's definitely, there's a difference in the times. Honestly speaking, I didn't think that fire would do as bad as it did. Of course, it has freeze dry. Especially since my team wasn't that bad either. Though it also didn't have a legendary at all, like the other teams have. Actually, only water, dragon, and now Electric's has had a legendary. Huh, okay. Never mind. But every single one of them has had a Pokemon from the from those legendary raid battles. There goes Ice Cube. Let's keep in Naruto. So, like I said, the next one's going to be Dark. And after Electric and Dark, all I have Fighting, Rock, Poison, Fairy, Normal, Flying, Ice, Psychic, Ghost, and Ground left. That's a lot left. After I'm done Electric and Dark, there's going to be 10 teams left. Yeah. Let's go into Menma. Let's go into Discharge. Or Thunderfang. Oh yeah, it has... Lapras is bulky. And powerful. Core. Right, there goes Lapras and Melanie. Alright, so Dark-type Gym Leader Pierce. I'm going to start with Scrafty, and I'm going to start out with Uzumaki, my Lantern. And honestly, Lantern is one of my top 40 Pokemon. It's not one of my favorite Pokemon, but it's still a really great Pokemon to have. Great. Paralyze this Crafty, that's good. Now let's go Bubble Beam. Speed Fill. And fully Paralyze. Gotta love it when they're fully paralyzed. Okay, so there goes Scrafty. Let's switch to Naruto. For Malamar. I know Poison against Psychic's not a good matchup for me. I'm hoping that the first one was just a low roll and this one becomes a high roll. And no. I was wrong. Okay, there goes Malamar. Paralyzed. I usually put dragons and then the type for the name of my character. And this time it's just elect because I couldn't put electric. They didn't. Okay. Not going to be using a physical move. Thunderbolt to fully take down Obstagoon. Don't need Thunderwave. I'm hoping to get a Earthquake TM. To see each one of my Pokemon, because Earthquake is a great tech to have. There goes Skuntank. And Pierce. Alright, so last gym badge against the Dragon Trainer Raihan. Uzumaki and Namikaze. Now, I am going to grab... I haven't grabbed it yet, mainly because it's overpowered with this. But I will be grabbing it for the finals. Because I'm going to get Muddy Water from the Island of Armor. Wild Area. Gyro to Flygon. Also, the thing I normally get that I haven't gotten is the EXP charm. Surprised I didn't choose Glare. I guess because electric types can't get paralyzed. Of course, use protect. That's what I'm trying to say. If I can say things properly, that'd be great. There goes Gigalith. Duraludon. Okay, good. I was hoping you attacked Namikaze. If at all you notice that I'm mispronouncing any names or whatever, correct me, please. Because I'd like to not be... I'd like to make sure that I'm pronouncing them correctly. Except for the Pokemon names, because the Pokemon names I go by how I've always known them as. Like, say, for example, I say Uxie instead of Yuxie. Doesn't matter, that's how I pronounce it. And there goes Raihan. I say Arceus instead of Arceus, or Arceus. Alright, so this is the last battle for my electric only run against Champion Leon. Now I'm gonna lead off against his Aegislash with Tora. Due to, again, Ghost versus Dark type move, at least. Let's hope he doesn't go back into... Let's hope he doesn't use King's Shield again. And he doesn't, so this should knock out Aegislash. And it does. That's good. So because I chose Sobble as my starter, I only did that because then he'd have the advantage, which I want, to make this a little bit harder. So not only is he going to have Rillaboom, but he's also, which is not immune to electric, but it does resist electric. But he also has Rhyperior, which is rock and ground, which it means it's immune to electric. So I have to work around that. Those Ace is no problem. Yes, I'm going to switch Pokemon from to Namikaze. Just take out... He's going to take out the 2 Dragon Pokemon. That's what I want. There goes Haxorus. I think this is going to be the lowest level I've beaten the league at. Yes, I'm going to switch Pokemon to Uzumaki. One shot's the Rhyperior. Guess I'm going to switch out for Naruto. Poison type's super effective against grass. So I'm also going to I'm going to Gigantamax here. And of course, Gigantamax Toxtricity. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go back into Namikaze. Here I can at least go into Fusion Bolt. There goes Rillaboom. Next is going to be Dragapult, because this is his only Pokemon besides his Ace. I'm going to go into Akamaru. Because he's fast and he has Dragon Breath. In this case, it's also Ghost. Which is fine. That is perfectly fine. So I'm going to go into Menma. There goes Dragapult. I'm going to keep Menma in. Only so that I can heal my Namikaze. Yeah. So I have practically fully healed Namikaze before when he defeats Menma. Okay, there goes Menma, which is perfectly fine. I'm hoping to beat this faster than my... I'm hoping this will be the fastest time to date. Because I haven't had to train up as much. And there goes Charizard. And there goes Leon. Last battle of the game. Alright, so it's just a couple seconds slower than my water run. That one was 12:20 something. This one's 12:36. So that's still really great for a time for all this. Again, like I said, the next one I am going to do is dark types. And that should be out within the next day or so. Trying to get these out as fast as possible. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. But yeah. That's it for this episode. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And of course, hitting the notification bell so that you can get notified of all upcoming videos. And thank you and good night.